Hello to my Libras. Happy full moon. Happy holidays to all of my Libras. Let's get into it, Libra. At the time of you watching this video, we are in Capricorn season. We do giveaways for every single season that we're in. So you are more than welcome if you have Capricorn anywhere in your birth chart to participate in the giveaways during Capricorn season. I've mentioned it before, but I don't want to mention it on every single video. So we're in Capricorn season. So whatever season we're in, so after this, before this, we were in Sagittarius season. I had giveaways there. Capricorn season. Then we're going to have Aquarius season next. And after that, Pisces. So check your birth chart. If you'd like to participate in the fun giveaways, you are more than welcome to participate in those. So we just had a massive free reading giveaway on December 25th, 2023 from 6 a.m. from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So a lot of people took advantage of that. And again, so whatever season we're in, when I'm doing giveaways, if you have that in your Zodiac sign, please, if you have that sign in your birth chart, then please feel free to participate. Let's get it. The energy has already been cleared. This is what your card is leading the deck here. The energy has already been cleared. I've already prayed over your cards. This is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you. Somebody is definitely looking forward. Your prayer life is definitely increased. You're leaving some things in the past. Right here we have the moon card. Leaving a bunch of secrets and a lot of people who are trying to weigh you down in the past. It could be two situations in particular that may have caused you to have some kind of legal issues or whatever thing in the past, but that's in the past, and Source has said, I need you to move forward. Just thank Source that the past is over and you're moving forward. Here we have the Two of Wands, and we also have the Queen of Wands. We also have the High Priestess, and then we also have the King of Swords. So it's a part of your past. You've gained a lot more wisdom and knowledge. You're feeling happier, more charismatic. You're feeling more independent. You're feeling liberated, from some things. And again, Source is saying, listen, move on from it, because you got a lot of great opportunities coming your way. The thing about cardinal signs, and even though you all are incredibly smart, it can go either way for you all. Either you can get fixated on something, or you can just move on, or it could be just kind of hard for you. A lot of that has to do with your moon sign. So your moon sign is just as important as your sun sign. So you're already wired to be a very fair-minded sign as it is, Libra. But let's say that your moon sign is fixed, right? So you could be fixated in that emotion. Your fixed sign could be like Aries, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, or Scorpio. You can be kind of fixated on those emotions. If it's a cardinal sign, Aries, Capricorn, Libra, Cancer, again, it can go either way, right? Or if it's mutable, for you, you may say, you know what, I'm going along with whatever flow, but you always want to go along with Source's flow regardless, right? And so Source definitely wants you to motivate yourselves to dream bigger, recognize that the moon, let's say, for instance, your moon sign is Sagittarius, right? Sagittarius is a mutable sign. Or let's say your moon sign is Pisces. Those are also mutable signs. So go along with Source's flow. Emotionally, I'm not going back to that overwhelming. I remember how it feels. What Pisces and Sagittarius have in common is that they're both ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is currently retrograde. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky to be alive. I'm feeling blessed and highly favored that I made it out of that past. I'm not going back to that. I don't need to return back to the way I used to be. Just allow myself to get easily overwhelmed by people who try to burn you, keep you in a state of confusion, cause you to have anxiety. I'm moving on from that, right? So somebody definitely has a better sense of self moving forward, that you're a star in your own right? That you are a star in your own right. And some people really have a problem with your star shining bright. Now the blindfolds are off. The blindfolds are now off, right? Yeah. If you were walking around with blindfolds before, they off now, because again, somebody's sitting on their throne and we're just walking it back. Somebody didn't understand how bright their star was shining. Sometimes people take for granted that, hey, I'm the only woman in the office, or I'm the only whatever in the office, or I'm the only, in this organization, or the only in that organization. That makes you stand out regardless, right? Or let's say you finally made it into a college and university amongst a lot of very wealthy kids, or kids whose family come from a lot of money, and you there on a scholarship, whether it's an athletic scholarship or academic scholarship. You may be the first cycle breaker in your family when it comes to that. And so whatever it is in your family, for you, you're like, you know what, let me get used to my starlight, let me get used to this, right? So here we have the King of Swords. And let me balance some things out. Some things are behind me. I can now move on, right? Here we have the King of Swords. There's two situations in particular that's now behind you. Swords is saying move on. Take those blindfolds off. You're a lot wiser now. It's harvest time for you. Here we have the Seven of Pentacles. And that number 7, this whole year has been about the number 7. There's been all kinds of awakenings all year. Increase your prayer life. Source has been exposing people who have an issue with your star shining bright. Source has been downloading through dreams, feelings, however they've been downloaded. Source is saying the goal was for you to learn how to save yourself, because in your starlight, no matter how many people around you, you want them to be your friend. You want them to be your bestie in the workplace. You want them to in an organization. The truth is that nobody can save you. And that's what Source has been trying to tell you. I see you feeling more compassionate towards the things that you've come out of yourself. So kudos, congratulations to you all. Here are the questions for the moon in Cancer for you all. The first question is, what makes you feel safe? The second question is, where is your sanctuary, your place of peace and calm? Is it an inner state, a certain environment, a specific place? Third question is, do you know your female lineage, the stories of your mother and grandmothers? The fourth question is, how often do you gather strength from the land and her waters? And then last but not least, Libras, do you have sufficient solo time filled with self-care? So let me help somebody understand what I'm saying here. It's like, okay, now your star is shining bright. As your star shines brighter and brighter and brighter, a lot of things you're coming to understand is that some people have an issue with your light starting shining bright. Everything, however you were raised, is also on Front Street, right? So if you were raised with some people who stayed in unhealthy friendships or just relationships, let's just say relationship, and that's a part of who you are, you stay connected to people who don't have a problem weighing you down. Guess what? When your star shines brighter, guess what? That's going to be on full display. Why in the world are they still dating that person? How come they still friends with that person? Why don't they see that person as not their friend? Because if you've been conditioned to believe, to think that I got to carry other people's burdens, then it's only going to be more magnified. You know what I'm saying? Like if you hit the lottery, if you were an overgiver, guess what? You ain't going to be broke. You're not going to be a lot of, you may have won the lottery, but you're not going to be rich for long because you're an overgiver or an overdoing anything. Source is saying now that somebody has learned, I need to take some things off of my internal scales. Both sides of these scales, somebody had blindfolds on both in their personal and their professional life. So here we have the Three of Pentacles. Everything is lining up perfectly for you. 3 and 7 is 10. Somebody's focusing primarily on their legacy. So if you have kids, that's what you're focusing on. If you don't have kids, you're focusing on your business, creating jobs opportunities. Either way, creating jobs opportunities. I'm seeing you, this is financial independence. So sources, don't overthink it. When it comes to people who squander their time, 3 and 4 is 7. Both in your personal and your professional life, you recognize that, hey, you've taken your 24 hours in a day and you've circulated wealth. Some people have taken their 24 hours in a day and spent it doing something, maybe thinking that, okay, you know what? You're going to carry them like on this scale. They thought maybe you were going to carry them. Sometimes I feel like somebody may have felt like that you were going to carry them in the office or that you were going to carry them in the home life. And so it's just like, you don't need to do all of that. You don't need to do that. So I do see somebody sitting on their throne now, carefully vetting their thoughts and caring more now about being respected than being liked. Here we have the 9 of Cups. 9 wishes are being fulfilled for you. Why? Because sources say you have all of these gifts and talents, but there was definitely something was taking it away from that. 2 situations was taking away from your gifts and talent. You pouring so much, trying to put it on other people's, like filling their cups and flush out their toxins, that it was taking away from your gifts and talents and manipulating your emotions. So sources like all of that is gone. Let's get ready to close it out. All right, so let's get ready to close it down. Hopefully you all are spending this time to nurture your spirits, right? Like I said, source wants somebody But see, as a star, no matter what industry you're in, you're gonna have to care more about being respected than being liked, because people will try to pull your light down, basically they'll try to determine your worth, that you're not worth being in the spotlight. And Source is like, no. Source is the one that qualified you to be in the spotlight, not human. So, yeah. All right. 9. I am compassionate. That's right. Drink a large cup of compassion for yourselves, Libra, so that when other people are trying to pull your star out of the sky, you can see right through it, and you can move accordingly without losing your cool and water spilling your emotions all over the place. It's your compassion that makes you shine. You are devoted to helping the greater good, and you have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you are being of service. That's right. Number 9, when you are being of service. All right. Last card, and we're going to go ahead and close it out. We're going to go ahead and close it out. We're going to go ahead and close it out. Yeah. I am safe to be my true, authentic self. That's right. I am safe to be my true, authentic self, because you are. That is what I have for you, Libras. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully you all are celebrating this full moon with whatever rituals you all do during the full moon, setting out your gemstones and crystals and all the other rituals, right? Happy holidays to each and every one of you all. And again, keep in mind, when I do giveaways, whatever season it's in, whatever zodiac sign season it's in, if you have that zodiac sign in your birth chart, like how I'm not going to really know, we just try to keep it fun, then I just want you all to participate. I love talking to you all. I love, showing you how much I appreciate you supporting my channel. So like I said, we just had a really big giveaway on 12/25/23, where I talked to people from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it was all free readings. So like I said, I'll have another giveaway very soon. It probably will not be free readings until the next zodiac sign seasons, but there's books, whatever I'm giving away. We're going to make sure we keep it fun. That's what I have for you, and I will see you all on Freedom Friday. Bye.